fun event. There are 3 members in our group, Tris, Hamad, and me. Our topic is living in Sheffield, so we will introduce you some good places for shopping, eating, and some buildings with long history. At first, I will introduce you some good places for shopping. Then Trista will show you some restaurants with good food. That Matt will introduce you some historic buildings.
Hi.
Okay, let's start. We try to find some place to buy the household goods when we are arriving. And I think most of foreign students will have the same idea as us. IKEA is a good place to find them. And the way going to the nearest IKEA is takes a train from Sheffield to Meadowhall, and takes a yellow line to the second station, which called the car book. Then you will find IKEA is right in front of you. About IKEA, I have an interesting tip to you. If you would like to buy the kitchen knife in IKEA, you should make sure you are over 21 years old. Otherwise, they will refuse to sell it for you. Christmas is coming, so you can see there are many decorations on the street. And there are also some wooden houses in the city center. In the city center, you can find H&M, Primark, Next to buy the cheap and good design clothes, Kiko, Lush, and John Lewis to buy the things to make up. There are also many telephone shops and shoes shops on the city center. And there are also a vegetables market called the mall. The price of vegetables in UK is quite high, but in the mall you can find some fresh vegetables at pretty price. Now we are in the mall market. As you can see, the price for egg is 2.5 for 2 pack. It's cheaper than Tesco and Sainsbury's. Okay, the introduction for shopping in Sheffield was finished. Maybe you can find more interesting place for shopping if you come here. And then Trista will give you some good idea about eating in Sheffield. Shops in the city center are decentralized. If you want to buy the many brands in one place, maybe Meadowhall is a good choice. It's gathering the brand and many different products together to make consumers convenience. And the way from Sheffield to Meadowhall is takes the train for one stop. And the ticket for round trip is £3.6.
Hello, I'm Chista. We always eat out at a restaurant on occasion like friends spending time together or want to try different food. So in Sheffield, is there any good places to eat? Let me introduce some of the restaurants I have eaten. Let's go. We arrived at the first destination. The restaurant I want to recommend is Smoke Barbecue. It is not so far, within walking distance of the city campus. It is a Western restaurant that specializes in barbecue. My friend and I ordered an assorted platter. It cost £35 and the food served in large amounts, including pork sausage, turkey, pork ribs, and so on. This is too much for 2 girls, but this restaurant is very suitable for family meals and party. The decoration style of the restaurant is industrial style, which is very unique. Then the next restaurant is called Cosmo. It is buffet for Asian food and just across from the Smoke Barbecue. It costs £8 per person every day, which is very cost effective. Sometimes it will have student discounts. In here, we can eat many different foods, such as curry, sushi, and even Chinese food. For some teachers and students who have classes in the afternoon, it is a great place for lunch. The last place is where I want to strongly recommend it. It is a Chinese restaurant called China Red, which is very popular with Chinese and local people in Sheffield. The main cuisine in here is Sichuan food, but I think the food here maybe have some improvement. They are not so spicy. On the second floor of the restaurant, there has a karaoke and it opens to 2 a.m. Therefore, here is a perfect place for students to organize birthday parties. This is the most frequent restaurant I have ever come. Highly recommend.
One of my favourites is Chiquitos, which is at Entertainment. It's like a Mexican place, and that's really good.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you
No
so much.
problem.
Thank you very much.
Hi, my work in this video is directly my group member for the call. In my individual work, I will introduce two places in Sheffield. The first one is Winter Garden and another one is the Library of University of Sheffield. So I choose the two places because I find those have historical meaning, which affect the future of the city.
Sheffield Winter Garden, the largest planned greenhouse in the heart of Britain, which is 70 meters long and 22 meters high, raising more than 2,500 plants from different parts of the world, next to the Peace Garden and the Millennium Galleries. The Winter Garden provides visitors with a unique experience in the city center. The Winter Garden also provides a home for the Bessemer Galleries and offers a welcome shop for coffee and night refreshments. Essay is available to the Millennium Galleries, where in Cafe Asia, a wide range of refreshments and facilities are available.
The Diamond, currently the largest teaching building in Britain, will be used as a new engineering pavilion at the University of Sheffield. The building, which has an investment of £81 million and has 16 different dimensions of lecture theatre, the largest of which can accommodate 400 people at the same time, and the seminar room in the Diamond. 40% of the space is in the library area, which will be expected to provide 1,000 seats, of which 300 are quiet self-study area for students to prepare for the final exam. At the ground floor, students and citizens can attend lecture. Study in University of Sheffield is very convenient. We can find the train station called University of Sheffield, where is nearby the Diamond Library. Students always go shopping to Meadow Hall by tram.
Sheffield is a nice city. And this is the end of our video. I hope
all of you who live in Sheffield can have fun every day, and I expect have more people can come here